There is something quietly happening inside you right now, even if you cannot feel it yet. As your eyes move across these words, heaven is leaning closer to your story. Out of all the messages and videos that could have appeared in front of you today, this one was placed on your path for a reason. You have not arrived here by accident, by coincidence, or by a simple scroll. In this exact moment of exhaustion, when you feel more drained than ever, a promise is being spoken over you. And I, Mary, the Virgin who carried the Savior and stood beneath his cross, have been allowed to say this directly to your heart. I will restore the strength you thought you lost. You have been walking through days that seem heavier than your shoulders can carry. There are mornings when your body wakes up before your soul does, when your mind is already tired before the day has even begun. You push yourself to do what must be done, to show up where you are needed, to smile so others do not worry, but deep inside you know you are not the same person you once were. You remember a version of yourself that was more joyful, more hopeful, more energetic, more brave. And you wonder, where did that person go? When did I become this tired? When did my strength fade away like this? You have tried not to complain. You have told yourself that others have it worse, that you should be grateful, that you just need to keep going. But in the secret corners of your heart, there is a quiet grief for the strength you feel you lost. You miss the days when you could handle more without breaking, when your mind could dream without being attacked by fear, when your heart could love without constantly expecting pain. You miss the version of you that could bounce back quickly, that believed in possibilities instead of always preparing for disappointment. Now you feel slower to recover, quicker to feel overwhelmed, easily drained by things that once seemed simple. There are people around you who do not see how thin your strength has become. You still answer messages, still show up, still laugh at the right moments, but they do not know that every small task sometimes feels like climbing a mountain. They do not see the times when you sit in silence after everyone has gone, staring at nothing, trying to gather the courage to face another day. They do not hear the thoughts that whisper, "You are not strong anymore. You are failing. You are falling behind." They do not see the way your heart sinks when you look at responsibilities that once excited you and now only make you feel tired. But heaven sees. The Father has noticed every time you pushed yourself when you wanted to stay in bed. He has counted the nights when you lay awake trying to pray but only managing a tired sigh. He has watched the moments when you almost broke, when you considered quitting, not because you did not care but because you did not think you had anything left to give. None of this has gone unnoticed. None of it has been treated lightly. And in response to this deep, hidden weariness, a promise is being made over your life. The strength you thought you lost is not gone forever. It is not dead. It is not unreachable. It will be restored. You may not even remember when your strength began to fade. For some, it happens slowly through years of pressure, sacrifice, and constant responsibility. For others, it was a sudden collapse after a specific trauma, loss, or betrayal. Maybe you went through a season of crisis that demanded everything from you, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and afterward you never really recovered. You kept functioning, but something in you stayed stuck at that breaking point. You kept going, but never with the same fullness. It feels as if that season took a piece of your soul and never gave it back. Listen carefully. Nothing that was taken from you in those moments is beyond God's ability to restore. The energy, the courage, the joy, the emotional resilience, the mental clarity you once had, they are not gone into a void. They are not destroyed beyond repair. The one who created your soul knows exactly how to rebuild what has been drained. The one who knit together your mind knows how to calm it, strengthen it, and light it up again. The one who shaped your heart knows how to heal exhaustion that has no name. When I say, "I will restore the strength you thought you lost," I am not speaking of a vague comfort. I am speaking of a real process already beginning, in which what was depleted will be renewed in ways you did not think possible. There is a reason this message reaches you at this time. You have been telling yourself, "This is just who I am now. I am weaker. I am more fragile. I will never be like before. You have begun to build your identity around your tiredness, your burnout, your wounds. You have stopped expecting to feel truly strong again. You have adjusted your dreams downward, lowered your expectations, shrunk your vision. Not because God told you to, but because disappointment has been so constant that hoping high feels dangerous. But heaven never renamed you weak, finished, or done. Those labels did not come from God. They came from pain. There is a strength you once carried that you barely noticed at the time. You simply lived, gave, tried, served, dreamed. Now that energy seems like a memory from another life. Yet here is the truth. What God restores, He does not simply return in its old form. When He restores, He often multiplies. The strength you will receive in this new season will not be the naive strength of someone who has never fallen. It will be the seasoned strength of someone who has fallen, broken, almost given up, and yet stands again. It will be the kind of strength that knows its source is not self, but God. You might ask, how can my strength be restored when my body is so tired, when my mind is so overwhelmed, when my heart has been hurt so many times? Restoration will come in layers. Some of it will be physical. Better rest, better habits, doors opening for healing, energy returning slowly but surely. Some of it will be emotional. Old griefs finally being released, resentment dissolving, heavy memories losing their power. Some of it will be spiritual, hope awakening again, your ability to believe becoming stronger than your doubts, your love for God and others deepening instead of closing off. It will not all happen in a single moment, but it will happen. Right now, as you read, I invite you to agree with this promise, even if your feelings are not ready. In the comments, write, "Lord, restore my strength." This simple line is more than text on a screen. It is a movement of your heart toward heaven, an opening of a door that darkness has tried to keep shut. You may feel nothing extraordinary as you write it, but in the spiritual realm, it is an act of surrender and trust. It is your way of saying, I admit I cannot keep going on my own, but I choose to believe you can renew me. You may think, but I have prayed this before. I have asked for strength and still felt weak. Understand this. Every prayer you have ever prayed has been heard. Sometimes answers are delayed not because God does not care, but because there is a deeper work being done beneath what you can see. You are hoping for instant relief, and sometimes God does work like that. But often when it comes to strength, He is not just interested in removing the immediate feeling of weakness. He is interested in transforming the roots of your exhaustion, the patterns, the lies, the habits, and the burdens you were never meant to carry alone. Part of your strength will be restored when you finally lay down what was never yours to hold. You have tried to fix everyone, to hold everything together, to be the anchor for people who should have sometimes been your anchor. You have worried about outcomes you cannot control, replayed conversations you cannot change, carried guilt that does not belong to you. These weights have been stealing from your strength day after day. You were not created to be the savior of everyone around you. There is only one Savior, and you are not Him. Allow yourself to step out of the role of one who must carry all, and let God be God again in your life. There are also expectations you have placed on yourself that have been crushing your strength. You have demanded perfection in areas where God only asked for faithfulness. You have called yourself a failure for being tired, when heaven calls you courageous for still trying. You have measured your worth by productivity, by how much you can do, how much you can produce, how much you can give. But identity rooted in performance will always drain you. You are loved before you do anything. Your value was set long before your first success or your biggest mistake. As this truth sinks in, the pressure that eats away at your strength will begin to loosen its grip. I know what it is to need strength that is beyond human. I walked roads of uncertainty, fled danger with the child in my arms, searched for Him in worry when He stayed in the temple, and stood at the foot of His cross when every motherly instinct in me screamed to take Him down and stop the pain. In those moments, my strength was not in my feelings. It was in my trust. Strength is not always loud or visible. Sometimes it looks like simply staying, standing, believing, even with tears running down your face. You may not recognize it in yourself, but heaven has seen this kind of strength in you again and again. There is a new portion of strength being prepared for you now, one that will surprise even you. There will be days ahead when you will wake up and realize that something has shifted. The heaviness that greeted you every morning will not feel as heavy. The dread that sat on your chest will begin to lift. You will notice that tasks which recently felt impossible now feel manageable again. You will notice that your patience is longer, your reactions calmer, your heart less easily overwhelmed. These changes may begin slowly, almost imperceptibly, but they will grow. Pay attention to them. Thank God for them. Every small return of energy is a sign of restoration at work. There will also be a restoration of your inner fire. You have dreams, callings, ideas that you have almost buried because you felt too tired to pursue them. You told yourself, maybe that was just youthful enthusiasm. Maybe I was unrealistic. But not all of those desires were illusions. Some of them were seeds planted by God Himself, waiting for the right season. As your strength returns, those seeds will begin to stir. You will feel a gentle excitement about things you had written off. You will begin to hope again that good things can still come, that God is not done writing with your life. When that begins to happen, do not be afraid. Sometimes, after great exhaustion and disappointment, even hope can feel dangerous, like a risk. You may be tempted to push it away to avoid being hurt again. But this time, you are not hoping with the same kind of strength you had before. You are hoping with a wiser, deeper, God-dependent strength. The strength He is restoring in you is not fragile. It has been tested by fire. If you can sense, even faintly, that this promise is for you, seal it with another declaration in the comments. My strength will return. Let your own hands write what your heart is barely beginning to believe. There is power when you align your words with God's intentions for you. You are not speaking empty positivity. You are agreeing with a restoration that heaven is already releasing over your life. If this message has reached you in a moment when you most needed it, do not keep it only for yourself. There are people around you who are also exhausted, who also believe their best strength is behind them, who also smile while quietly falling apart. Share this video with them so they too can know that God has not finished strengthening them. Click like not just as a digital gesture, but as a small act of agreement with this promise over your life. And subscribe if you want to keep receiving words that help your soul stand, even when your body and mind feel tired. As you leave this moment and return to your day, carry this truth with you. You are not as empty as you feel. You are not as finished as your exhaustion suggests. The God who gave you strength in the past has not changed. The one who sustained you through old battles will not abandon you in this one. The strength you thought you lost is not gone. It is being restored. Slowly, surely, faithfully. You will stand again with a strength that surprises even you. You will look back on this season of weakness and say, I was sure it was over for me, but God renewed me. I will restore the strength you thought you lost. Believe this even if your belief is small. Hold on to it when the tiredness feels heavy. Repeat it to yourself when your mind tries to replay old failures. Let it echo in your heart as you fall asleep and as you wake up. You are not destined to live the rest of your life in constant depletion. There is more for you. There is fresh strength prepared for your tomorrow. And even now, as you read these final words, the work of restoration has already begun.